what's up, y'all? Right? Let's talk about it, right? So, this is just an opinion that I got and everything like that based off of my experience with the police and my experience with seeing other friends and family members go through, little situations and stuff like that, right? So, when you got a police officer that, he sits there, he's boastful, he's just, so adamant, he, just don't care that you finna write him up. Think about it. If you at work and your coworkers sit there and say, man, you ain't doing your job, I'm finna write you up. You gonna be mad. You gonna be sitting up there like, man, what are you talking about? You gonna be sitting up here trying to figure out everything that you done wrong and like, hey, what's your name? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? What you want my name for? Because I don't want you to get my name to my supervisor and tell my supervisor, you know what I mean? But if I'm all animated, like, hey, my name is whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, my badge number is whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, why are you so happy? You know what I'm saying? Why are you so happy about the fact that a civilian, a citizen, is taking down your name and finna write you up? Because y'all already know the write-up got to go through a process. And after it goes through a process, it goes to the captain. Now, you either cool with the captain or the lieutenant or whoever it is that you got to report to. You either cool with that person or you already know that person don't give two F's. So as soon as the paperwork come in, the captain, the lieutenant, whoever he is that you report to or that looks over the paperwork, they gonna just throw it out anyways. They really not even gonna two shits in the wind about it. You know what I'm saying? So when you know that you got a lieutenant or a captain that's gonna just be two shits in the wind and don't care about a write-up, you go out there and guess what you gonna do? You gonna act a plumb fucking fool. You gonna act a plumb fool. Any black person or any person who knows, if you give a person just a little inch, what they gonna do? They gonna act a fool. Just like a kid. If a kid knows he's not gonna get a butt whooping for acting like this and he can get away with cussing and acting a fool at school, what he gonna do? He finna go to school and act a plumb mother fool at school. He finna be talking shit to the teachers. He finna be talking shit to the motherfucking, to his friends and everybody else. Why? Because he knows I'm not finna get no butt whooping. My mama don't care. My dad locked up. He can't touch me. So when a kid knows that his dad is locked up or not in his life and the mama just don't give a what do? They act a plumb fucking fool. They be at school just doing whatever they want to do, talking crazy to the teachers. Why? Because they know there is no consequences. So some of these police officers, when they act like this and you see it, don't act a fool right along with them. Either just pull out their phone, start recording, take pictures, license plate numbers, car numbers, everything. Because at the end of the day, they already know my captain ain't gonna care. My lieutenant ain't gonna do shit. So go ahead, write me up. They not gonna tell you that they captain don't care, but they know that they lieutenant or they captain or whoever they report to don't give a F. And just gonna let them run out there, run wild, unless they just do too much. Then that's when it's like, all right, man, I gotta write you up on this one, man. You just went a little too far on this one. But everything else, I'm just gonna let that slide and just give you a slap on the wrist, give you a little warning here and there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put it on your rap sheet. You know what I mean? So just think about it. When y'all see these videos and when y'all be interacting with these police officers and everything like that, just sit back and look. Is he acting like one of the officers that's his captain just don't give a F and gonna let him run wild and do whatever he want to do? Now the ones that be hung back and they be too timid and scared and just don't want to give up their name, and them the ones they already know, like, man, I know this some bull crap, I don't want to be a part of this shit, I'm not giving my name. So they'll sit back and you'll ask them, can I get your badge number? It's right here. It's right here. You see it. Because they mad that you threatening to get them rolled up, because they know they either already in hot water or they don't want to be put in hot water, because they know they got a supervisor, a lieutenant, a captain that's gonna hop in that ass and everything like that. Now, a lot of people, they don't go through with reporting an issue or a problem, so a lot of people feel like they can just get away with this stuff. The cops, they feel like they can get away with a lot of stuff. Now, the incidents that I've been pulled over with, you know what I'm saying? A cop followed me all the way to work. I take this route to work every day for the last 2 years. I don't speed. I don't do nothing. I might go, maybe 5 miles over the speed limit, 7 at the max. You know what I'm saying? He followed me all the way to my job, right? I pulled into my parking lot. I parked my car. He pulls in and parks right in front of me. Gets out the car and tells me, hey, what are you doing here? I'm like, I work here, sir. He goes, my lunch bag. He goes, my ID to get into the building and everything, sir. You know what I'm saying? Why would I be at this building on a Sunday night with a lunch bag, my ID, my work clothes on, to do what? Rob it? So he was like, oh, wow, I really thought I had something right now. I thought you was up to no good. He was like, well, do you got a name? You got an ID? Now, I could have sat there and I could have gave him hell and what are you doing and this, that, and the third, but I knew I wasn't doing nothing wrong. And I only had 5 minutes to get in and punch in before I became late. So I ain't got time to be sitting here arguing with you about the fact that you just followed me for maybe 10, 15 minutes all the way until I got to work. You was waiting. You was looking for me to speed, not use my turn signal. You was waiting. And the fact that the first words out your mouth is you thought you had something. But luckily, I know I didn't have no warrants. I didn't have no drugs or no pistol in the car, so I wasn't really worried about nothing. And I have a reason to be in this parking lot right now at this time of night. You know what I'm saying? But if anything would have went left, I would have pulled out my phone and would have recorded. But he almost made me jump out of character when he said, I thought I had something. What you mean you thought you had something, bro? You know what I mean? So some of y'all, when y'all get these interactions with these cops, for some of you young guys and some of y'all older people and everything like that, some of y'all have worse experiences than I had with the police. But at the same time, some of these police officers, they already know that they captain or they lieutenant just don't give a F what they do. So they know that they can get away with it. Other ones, they already know they can't get away with it, so they trying to keep their nose and they name out of it. And the ones that they even give you their name and ID badge number, and they still sit there and break the law. They still sit there and they see you recording them, and they still continue to break the law. Your Fifth Amendment rights, your First Amendment rights, your third, fourth, fifth, eighth, ninth, whatever. They still sit there and break all your civil rights. Why would they do that? They would do that because why? They got either a captain, a lieutenant, or a supervisor that they already know once that paperwork hit their desk, it ain't going nowhere. I ain't too much worried about it. because I already know this, whatever little write-up or whatever little complaint you finna send to my captain or my lieutenant, they finna just rip it up, talk to me, say, hey, just calm down. And that's finna go straight to the garbage. It ain't even finna go on my jacket. It ain't finna go on his rap sheet or nothing. So that's the reason why he can act like that. So y'all need to just sit back, pay attention to the ones that don't care while they're breaking the law. So just do your recording. Take your pictures. Don't let them get you out of your square. And then just do what you gotta do. Send it to a news anchor. Get you a news person in your back pocket. You know what I'm saying? Try to get cool with a police officer that rides up and down your block. Become cool with them or whatever and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have some, no matter what city you live in, what state you live in, you're going to have some that's going to try to overstep their bounds just a little bit because of the simple fact they got that one captain or lieutenant who just gonna not care. Once again, like I was saying earlier, it's just like that kid who his dad locked up or dad not in the picture and his mom just don't care what he do. So he go to school and he just act a plumb fool. He in school fighting, he in school cussing out the teachers, he in school just doing whatever he want to do because he know he ain't finna get no butt whooping. But the kids that know they mama or daddy don't play that, they don't not be in school acting a plumb fool. So it's just like these police officers. They the same way. They lieutenant or they captain is their parent. And if the lieutenant or the captain let them get away with it, they gonna continue to do what? Act a plumb fool out here in these streets. So at the end of the day, y'all, just keep y'all head up, man. And just be vigilant of what police officers you're around. You already know that they gonna be on bull. So don't try to match their energy by yelling and screaming and, oh, I know my rights and you can't do this and da da da. They already waiting for you to act like this. They already purposely violating your rights to get you to act a fool. So therefore then now you can give them a reason. Oh, he's being belligerent, he's doing this, and now they got a reason to think that you're up to no good because you're acting out of character. And because you're acting out of character, that gives them the right to feel like maybe you're hiding something, maybe you doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. So now we gotta question you and ask you these, that, and the third. But if you stay cool, calm, and collected, you know what I'm saying? And I know some of y'all probably, you know what I mean, got a little warrant, probably got a little weed in the car, probably had a little drinky drink, or, you know what I'm saying, probably ain't got something in your car that you ain't supposed to have in your car and you're worried and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? For the ones that want to be out here in the streets and everything like that, bro, I understand. But at a certain time, you shouldn't be riding around. If you know you got ops, man, bro, at a certain time, bro, y'all just go straight to the crib, bro. Lock it down, bro. Because if you ain't got to worry about your ops, you got to worry about these police officers trying to make a name for themselves. But y'all hop in my comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all keep your head up. Y'all stay vigilant. And y'all stay safe out here. 1.